Hello class 10. I've brought an experiment, one of our experiment that we are going to do. So I brought it here. Okay, so please listen to me carefully. How are you going to do this experiment? Then after that you need to write it in your uh, copy. Okay, so you can take this as experiment number 1. Okay, so under this experiment, the main aim of this experiment is to demonstrate the process of transpiration in plants. You know what is transpiration? Transpiration is a process which occurs in plants where excess amount of water is liberated out or given out in the form of water vapor from the aerial parts of the plant. And you should know this transpiration, the process, it occurs through the stomatas that are present in the plants. You know what are stomatas? No, they are present in the leaves, in the stems also. No, small pores through where gases also exchange. Even transpiration occurs through it. Okay, and you should know that this process, it is very important for the process of rainfall. Okay, it is very important in the formation of rainfall also. Okay, so in order to do this experiment, first you should remember what are the things that you need. Okay, the materials required. So the picture there I've shown you there. See, these are the items that we need in order to do this experiment. Okay, so first one, the material that we need, you can see there, what is it? A small potted plant. Okay, then another one is a pot just with a soil, no plants there. Okay, then 2 bell jars, you can see there, no? Okay, I've taken 2 plastic jars there. Okay, 2 polythene bag, large size polythene bag, and thread and Vaseline, you can see there. Okay, so now in order to undergo this experiment, we need to follow some steps, follow some procedure. Now the first procedure or the step, I'm going to show it to you. First step is we need to take a potted plant and cover the pot along with the soil with a plastic bag. Then we need to tie the bag to the stem using a thread. Okay. Then after that, we need to invert the bell jar over the potted plant. Okay. That is the second step. Putting the bell jar over the potted plant. Then the third step, you can see the other pot is also being covered there. Yes or no? So we need to take that pot. Okay, that pot also we need to cover it entirely with a polythene bag. Okay, then cover it with a bell jar. Okay, so this pot, it is a setup. It acts as a setup, as a control setup here. Okay, then after that, the fourth step here is you can use Vaseline at the edges of the 2 bell jar such that it does not allow air to pass through it. So it becomes airtight there. Okay, so no air should pass through it. Okay, then after covering it with a bell jar, we need to leave the spots in the sun. So the fifth step here is to place the 2 set up under sun for few hours. Then we need to leave it for few hours. Okay, then after that we need to observe it. Okay, so I had left it nearly for 1.5 hours. Okay, so then this was the result. Now see here. So this is what I observed. Okay, so same plant, you could see, that the jar was cleared. We could see the plant inside there, green plant. Now you can see the changes there. What is happening there? You can observe it. Yes or no? So what is happening there? There is a release of water from the aerial parts of the plant. No, it is liberated out in the form of water vapor. So you can see there, no, it has become misty there. Yes or no? So the next thing that you need to do is to observe it, and you need to jot down the observation. So what do you observe here? That you need to write. So you can see. So there's a clear picture for you all. Okay, that I've kept. So you can see there now. This is what we observe. Okay, one, the bell jar, the setup also you can see there. No, so the changes there in setup A, that is the potted plant. No, you can see the changes there, and in setup B, that acts as a control setup there. There's no changes there, nothing. No, the bell jar has not changed, nothing has happened there. So here you can see the potted plant, what has happened to it. So I've clicked it from a very near position there. You can see the droplets of water there. No, yes. So in observation, you observe small droplets of water. No, those are seen on the inner walls of the jar. So you can see that is not present outside, it is the inner wall of the bell jar there. Okay, with the potted plant, remember that. Okay, and in the control setup, water droplets are not formed. So this is the demonstration. Okay, this is to demonstrate the process of transpiration in plants. You all also can try it here. So this is the way you need to do it in your copy. Okay, so you have your project copy there. No, so in one side you are going to write it, experiment 1, aim, materials required as I've described. No, I've showed you. You are going to write it, then procedure, then observation. So in your observation, wherever you have written the observation, just opposite to it you need to draw the diagram that you have observed. So that is in your book also. Yes, so that diagram you need to draw it. Okay, hope you have understood this experiment, and you're also going to try it. It's very simple. If you have all the things, it is very simple. You can try it for yourself also. Okay, thank you so much.